What if I told you that some of the everyday things you do, your habits, the way your mind wanders, even those little quirks, could actually be quiet indicators of higher intelligence, not based on school grades or test scores, but on real psychological patterns that researchers have linked to stronger cognitive abilities? Let's go through a few of these and see how many feel familiar to you. First, you tend to overthink things, but in a useful way. People with higher intelligence often dive deep into analysis, not because they're anxious, but out of genuine curiosity. Psychologists refer to this as cognitive reflection, the habit of pausing, questioning your initial thoughts, and exploring ideas more thoroughly. Instead of just reacting, you reflect, and that's a strong sign of advanced problem-solving skills. Second, you remain deeply curious about the world. Studies, including research connected to institutions like the University of London, have shown that individuals with higher IQs tend to score higher on openness to experience, a personality trait tied to curiosity, imagination, and a love for new ideas. If you enjoy picking up random facts, exploring fresh concepts, or constantly asking why about how things work, that's not scattered thinking. It's your mind's natural hunger for knowledge shining through. Third, you speak less and observe more. Highly intelligent people don't always need to lead every conversation. They listen carefully, picking up on subtle details others might miss: tone of voice, emotions, underlying logic. This kind of active observation is closely connected to both intellectual sharpness and emotional intelligence. Fourth, you sometimes doubt your own knowledge. It may feel counterintuitive, but research highlights that intelligent individuals often show greater intellectual humility. They're aware of the limits of what they know, which actually fuels continued learning. In contrast, people with lower competence in an area frequently overestimate themselves, a pattern known as the Dunning-Kruger effect. Fifth, you genuinely enjoy spending time alone. A well-known study published in the British Journal of Psychology found that smarter individuals often feel less satisfied with constant socializing. Their minds seem to need quiet space to process ideas and think deeply. They recharge best in solitude, rather than through endless small talk. So, if you catch yourself overthinking in a curious way, staying hungry for knowledge, listening more than speaking, questioning what you know, and feeling comfortable in your own company, you might not be odd at all. You could simply be wired for richer, deeper thinking. If you enjoy diving into the psychology of human behavior and what makes us tick, consider subscribing. On this channel, we don't just share interesting facts. We explore and decode the hidden patterns behind how we think and act.